Hello. So, for communicating with culturally diverse families, first I'm going to cover how you can communicate with culturally diverse families. I watched the video um, that was Hodan Hassan, which was a Somali mother, and I thought this was very helpful to hear from a parent's perspective, especially one of a different culture, and sort of learn what barriers they had to overcome. That way I knew what barriers I should break down from the beginning. So what I took away from this is what I want to do is sort of break down that power barrier. This mother mentioned that when they first went into the school, it was pretty intimidating, especially when talking to teachers, because there is a potential gap in education, and that can be intimidating. So just like I run my classroom, I want to have open communication with parents in which I am not this authority figure, but I am someone that is working together with you for the betterment of your student. I have their needs in mind, and I want that to be clear. Another thing I want to do as far as communication goes is tell parents from the beginning that they are more than welcome in my classroom. I want to encourage them to stop by the classroom, read a book to the class if they would like to. And this mother mentioned volunteering. She was making photocopies of papers, just helping out. And I never would have thought of a parent doing this, but definitely if a parent is open to doing that, I would absolutely say, yes, please come help. Anything that they want to help with, I want to tell them that they're welcome to do that from the beginning. Because his mother mentioned that in other cultures, school involvement looks very different. Parents don't come by to help out because teachers, that's their job. Teachers are the ones solely in charge of educating students. And that's not really the case here as it is other places. So it's good to make it clear that you accept volunteers and you encourage volunteers from the beginning. And this mother also mentioned that it can just be scary to come into a school because it's a pretty formal environment. And again, in other cultures, it's kept completely separate from home life. So there's school and there's home life. So I guess in my communication with parents, I want to make it clear that they are co-collaborators. Please come in and help. You're more than welcome. Don't be afraid. Don't be nervous. This mother mentioned that she felt nervous because she wore coverings. She thought that that could be intimidating for some people. So just kind of avoiding these thought processes before they happen by telling parents that they are welcome and to please help out. And for methods for getting this across to parents who do not speak English, I would use Google Translate more than likely to speak to them if they spoke a different language. And I also plan to send home newsletters every week to let parents know what to expect for the upcoming week. And I think a good way to allow this communication to be shared with those who speak another language is to offer newsletters in different translations. So I would have an English translation and then Spanish and whatever other translations I need. That way the parents have the same resources as the English speaking parents. I think this is a good way to communicate with them. And yeah, I think that telling them that they are welcome to be involved and that they're encouraged to be involved is a great way to interact with parents, to let them know that they are working together with you. And another thing that I would include for support would be You Now, again, for the parents who are working class and maybe want to volunteer or help out, read a book to the class. We could have a parent Zoom in to read a book to the class on their lunch break, per se. Things like that. And I would probably use YouNow to do that. I know that's a good source for live streams. And then, yeah, Zoom for like read alouds from parents.